Go for it.
My name is Rachel and I'm here to say I play my violin every day.
What's up, everybody? We're here to talk about performance and production class, which is our high school group class. And one of the reasons that we're sharing this is that if group class is a part of your life, hopefully you can walk away with some new ideas of things you can try out. Anything you want to add to that?
It was my idea.
It was Rachel's idea. So before anything else, let's just get that out of the way. It was Rachel's idea. Go ahead, tell us, since it was your idea. What was the goal of having such a class?
We were thinking about how we would like to have more engagement, more sense of community with our high school students. And so we were looking at what could we offer them that would be an asset. We wanted to give them an opportunity to explore more of their own personal self-expression. So
in the classes, pretty much we would have a free jam where we would improvise, often with no tonal center, or letting them find their own tonal center as they went.
The free jams, they can go anywhere. You just start off with nothing, and then someone plays something, and then someone plays something else, and then all of a sudden it becomes this really intense, just, you don't really know what's going on, but it sounds really cool.
Like building off of each other, though,
you're building off of each other, or someone will all of a sudden just take a solo and it will be amazing, and it's really cool.
One of the most popular and regular activities we did was call and response jamming. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to put a little link to it so that you can see an example of what it looked like.
You've heard us talk a lot about wanting students to be able to play whatever it is that they love, whatever type of music they love. So Neil did a terrific job of guiding them through a variety of styles in which they could play. I loved the hip-hop portion where you worked with them on the rhythmic groove and different ways that can look. And he took them through this awesome rhythm game where they got to experience language through rhythm. And that was really, really fun.
Yeah, we should show them that.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it. All right, we're going to show you this in 3 steps. So the point is to lock into the groove, internalize the beat, and think on your feet. So we go a little something like this. Floor.
Board.
Chair.
Hair.
The next step is you say a few things leading up to it, but you still got to be on the beat and say the rhyming word on the downbeat. I like to play my cello.
It makes me really mellow.
Our dog's named Chili.
I'm from Philly. I'm not.
Nice. And then step 3, which is really fun, is if they're really feeling the groove, they can just end up kicking their own freestyle. Go for it.
My name is Rachel and I'm here to say I play my violin every day. I really love playing with my dog named Chili. My sister went to school in Philly.
Yeah, exactly. That's the rhythm game. Alright, so let's bring it back. We had guest teachers come in and work with our studio. That was really cool because we wanted them to see that there's all kinds of directions that you can go with your playing. So we had Georgia Ray there. She's an awesome fiddle player.
It was really inspiring having her here.
Yeah, she's super cool. Jordan Hamilton also visited. You should check Jordan out if you haven't already. Hip-hop soul cellist Jordan Hamilton. And he had great insights about finding connections with music and helping students find inspiration and discipline for writing their own songs. Yeah. Speaking of songwriting, they all had a songwriting project where they got to make an original tune and work on it.
I liked learning about the chords because whenever you know about chords and what they are in the first place, it's easier to set up a bass when you're like making up songs or just doing jams. It's just easier to like do it faster whenever you know what the chords are in the first place.
There was one student who did a really good job orchestrating a cover, so she did a cover. So we spent some time coaching them through writing their own songs, and at the end, we took a trip to Foundation Studios and actually recorded them. They got to get in the booth.
Yeah, our good friend Brandon runs Foundation Studios, and he did a great job of educating our students on a variety of microphones, how sound recording works, various things to consider. It was very, very educational, even for me. And then they got to go through the process of putting together a successful finished product.
Yeah.
And that was really, really neat.
Kids were able to connect with their instrument more than ever. They were able to just sit with each other, and at first a lot of them were strangers and didn't know each other, but by the end of the year they could sit down and always have something to say on the spot with their music. That's really cool. We're going to put a link to some of those songs in the description.
There was a lot of like technique work, just bouncing like different tunes off of each other, and also improvising within a small group, which we didn't get in our solo playing or in a big orchestra. And then also like jamming techniques with chords and chop and slap and mute and all those fun things.
What was it like doing all those things with other students?
It was fantastic.
Also, we gave our students a chance to play around with gear. Now, here's the deal. I don't go around calling myself an electric cello player. Do you call yourself an electric viola player?
No!
Yeah, but what's in a label? We plug into loopers and do a lot of that stuff, but I play with a pickup on my acoustic cello. I'll say it again. I play with a pickup on my acoustic cello, and Rachel does the same thing with her instrument. But we let them play around with the stuff that we use, whether it was loopers or pocket operators. So one of the things we wanted to try is really change the parameters of how they make music by having them play around with other instruments. So pocket operators were one of the main ones they got to use. They got to sing. They got to vocalize with rapping like we did with our rhythm game just now.
Yeah.
And in the recording studio, kids that could play keyboard got to play keyboard and record. That was pretty cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The idea was to take all of the skills that they had, keep growing those skills, and at the end of the year give them a song that they can say they wrote that shows more sides of themselves as a musician.
So that sums up performance and production class. We had such a blast working with our kids on that class last year, and we wanted to share it with you because it was such a great time. We're all just looking to share and get great ideas from each other, and we thought this would be a contribution to our teaching community. Let us know what you think. Let us know what your questions are, or if you want more details. And in the meanwhile, thank you for watching this video. Please like.
So we know you liked it and we can make more like this.
Yes, and subscribe.
So we know you liked it so that we can make more like this.